Hi there, I'm Amanda Carey with It's What's On, brought to you by Video Waves. Today I'm here to report to you about a craze sweeping college students. It's called being a hipster. The craze began years ago when youngsters were in uproar over the political involvement in mainstream culture. They tweeted before politicians did. Heck, they tweeted before Biz Stone and Evan Williams did. For those of you who don't know, they're the creators of Twitter. They bask in the idea that they're trendsetters and truly believe that they're cooler than you. But saying that makes them uncool, so they just give you the feeling by throwing out dismissive glares. Hipsters also feel that they are superior in intelligence. They often look down on those of us who don't get their off-the-grid references and are usually not very clean because most hipsters don't shower often. So let us venture out onto this college campus and see what hipsters we can find on this segment, How to Spot a Hipster. Folks, we've spotted a hipster. Now, look at the sunglasses and how big they are on her face. Also, she's reading a poetry book. Lastly, take note of her ensemble. She's wearing jean shorts with colored tights and a pair of vintage boots. A very hipster outfit. Let's see what we can get out of her. Hi there. We're doing student views on existentialism. Do you have any words on the topic?
Actually, I'm really well versed in such an onerous topic.
Onerous, really?
Oh yeah, I apologize. Sometimes I forget how extensive my vocabulary is. I understand if your viewers might not understand.
Well, I'm sure we can keep them up. Onerous for you at home is difficult.
Well, your viewers should know that, but our government does not run a proper educational system. Yeah, we really need to hold more classes on the importance of existentialism, and the advancements made in the 19th century philosophy have completely increased the world of myself and who I am within the world of others.
Wow, you have some very strong views on the subject.
Yeah, everyone really should.
Well, thank you very much. Have a great day.
Oh, you too. Well, you know, I can actually go on.
I think we're all right.
I mean, I have so many more things that
No,
would
no,
really help
I
the
think we're
program.
good.
I mean, I could even maybe help him film. I'm sure that, like, I know a lot more than he does. I can actually take over.
No, it's okay. Those hipsters sure are vicious, but we're back after a brief delay. Let's go out and see if we can find some more. Oh, I see we've already spotted one. They seem to be everywhere lately. Now notice the rather ironic t-shirt that he has on. Also, take note of the fact that he's standing all out by himself. I'm sure the reasoning for this is to show how vast the world is around himself. This one seems to be a half hipster, meaning he's hip from the waist up. He's got on the t-shirt, he has the beard that makes it look like he just doesn't care, but a real hipster would never wear such loose pants and Nike sneakers. Brand name? Are you kidding me? Let's see what he has to say. Hi there! I see you're wearing a rather ironic shirt.
Well, I mean, irony is the base of a well-cultured society, so, I mean, you know, irony in music is, like, why I'm such a faithful follower of Arcade Fire.
Really? Even after their Grammy win?
Wait, what?
Yeah, they just took home Album of the Year at the Grammys.
What? I meant to say Animal Collective, not Arcade Fire.
Oh, I'm sorry. But Animal Collective, don't they have a song coming out on one of the summer blockbusters?
Wait, are you sure?
Almost positive. That's another thing to note about hipsters. They don't like being mainstream. Can I stop you for a second?
Hey, what's up?
Hi, how are you today?
I'm good. Hey, what's this?
So we're doing some interviews around the college campus here.
Right.
And I'd like to know what you think about hipsters.
You know, I was thinking about this like this morning when I woke up. I just love everybody, you know? But, you know, like everybody deserves their shot in life, you know? I think hipsters, especially indies, they definitely have, you know, their place in society. But I hate skinheads.
What would you describe as a hipster?
Just like cool dudes, man.
Cool dudes.
Yeah, barefoot, Maybe me. I might be a hipster.
So you think you're a hipster?
I think I'm pretty hip,
Would you call yourself a trendsetter?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely?
Definitely.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time. You have a wonderful day.
Peace.
Wow. This is a new development. Usually hipsters don't note themselves as hipsters. We're seeing a new trend coming about in the hipster society where they consider themselves to be what they are and they accept themselves as a subculture. All right, we've got some people here. Now, what I'd like to know is what you think a hipster is.
A hipster? A hipster is someone who's, hip.
Hip?
A quickster, a blipster, a flipster.
Well, there you have it, folks. A hipster is hip and a quickster and a blipster? Is that correct, sir?
And a flipster.
And a flipster. Hi there. Do you have any opinions on hipsters?
They're people who like to listen to rap and think they're cool.
An opinionated, fashion obsessed ass.
A hipster, I don't know. Somebody thinks they're hip, I guess. I don't know, like hipster. Some think they're like on top of what they do, like just, I don't know, it's weird. It's like you can take, it's a pretty broad.
Hi, Mom.
Pretty much. Who tries way too hard to be abstract in art and basically ends up pissing everybody around them off because they think they're superior somehow.
Well,
I always thought they were just, people who didn't have friends.
there you have it. Hipsters don't have friends. Would you say that group of people over there is a hipster, like are hipsters?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for your time.
All right. I agree.
Yeah. Anything to add?
I like their watches though. They wear some cool watches.
I like their mustaches or their non-lens glasses.
Define a hipster.
Someone who is usually caught wearing extremely tight pants, V-neck tees, very artsy.
I don't know. I appreciate their music and their art, but I don't know. I don't really hang out with hipsters, so I don't know much about them.
All right.
And their stupid street bikes too. I don't really like them. They kind of annoy me.
Well, there you have it. There's some extra views on what a hipster is. Okay, so here we are. We've actually got a new development in this story. We have found a group of hipsters, but they're the hipsters we interviewed earlier. It's funny because they tend to hang out together. This isn't a rarity, but what is the fact the true hipsters have accepted our half hipster. Let's see if we can get in a little on their conversation. Hi guys, good to see you all again.
Wait, hold on one second. Now everybody thinks we're communist, and that's not cool. Like, we're not communists.
No, man.
Like, okay, I might not even know what existentialism means, but I know we need it,
That should be
Like, yeah.
that should be the next political party, the next political movement.
Should be existentialism.
Existentialism.
Definitely being organic and with existentialism.
I just started a compost pile in my backyard.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. You know?
I'm gonna start just going all raw.
This conversation is too much to follow, but I think you got a really good in-depth perspective of what a hipster is. All right, we're gonna start finding the conclusion to our segment on how to spot a hipster, but let's head back to the lab just to see what we can find. Here we are on our last stop on how to spot a hipster. We're in the radio lab, and I want to tell you all that my own boyfriend is a hipster. Sweetie, hi. Would you stand up for a second? All right. Now, while David doesn't look like a hipster on the outside, in truth, he's dressed by myself and his mother. What he's doing on his computer makes him a total hipster. Look at the profile picture. Vintage tones and colors, very hipster-esque. The next thing to look at is the music video he's listening to, Peter Bjorn.
And John.
I'm sorry, Peter Bjorn and John. He's definitely what you would call a hidden hipster, meaning that the things that he does are very hipster-esque, but he doesn't look like one on the outside. He does skip showering every once in a while, though.
Okay. And you're one to talk, Amanda.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your profile picture is exactly like mine. You wear the same denim vintage jacket every day, and I'm sure there's a pair of entirely too large sunglasses in your purse.
Don't know what you're talking about. Nope.
I just gave you a CD of indie music that you play every day in your car.